What are my ride or die hair products? The ones that I just can't live without? Let's find out. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So this is another video in a series of my top 3 products. Now, I've already done one for skincare and I've done one for makeup. So this is all about hair care. So I'll make sure that I leave a link to those other videos down below if you want to check them out. Let me start by saying these videos are hard because I use a lot of products. In any one of these given categories, I use a lot of products. It takes a village of products, and having to pick just 3 is so incredibly difficult. So I have been on a hair journey. If you've been here, I talk about it a lot. Menopause hair is a thing and it is brutal, and it's really impacted the condition of my hair, the feel of my hair, the texture changed overnight. It's really strange. So I've been tinkering with a lot of different things to try to help and to make the situation better. So things that worked for me in the past just aren't working anymore. So I've had to really rethink, and I've had to select different types of products to try to combat some of the problems. I use pre-treatments, shampoos, conditioners, masks, bond repair, styling products. I mean, the list goes on, but I have to pick 3. So here we go. Item number 1 is by OGX. It is called the Damage Remedy and Coconut Miracle Oil. This product really surprised me because it's an oil. You know, I have thin, fine, straight hair, and the thought of putting a whole lot of heavy oils, this is a heavy oil, into my hair would actually give me the horrors. But I've learned a lot about what coconut oil can do for the hair. It actually has a lot of really good functions. It has a low molecular weight, which means it can penetrate the hair shaft. It prevents the loss of protein because protein loss actually increases the damage to our hair. It prevents the increase of pore porosity. And what that means is that it's the penetration, the ability for water to get into the hair, because I've actually learned that water is the devil when it comes to the condition of your hair, because wet hair leads to breakage and can cause a lot of the problems. So trying to keep water from getting into the hair is what we're going for. It also lubricates the hair and helps to flatten the cuticle. It also fills in the micro cavities of our hair that can also cause a weakness. Now, what I find is very interesting is the way that they tell you to use it versus the way that I actually use it. So if you look at the instructions, it says to apply this to damp hair. So after you have cleaned your hair, you apply this to damp hair and go off on your merry way. That would be a disaster for me. I would be an oil slick, and although my hair would probably feel really nice, it would be disgusting and gross. I use this as a pre-treatment the night before I do my wash. So I'm only washing my hair about every 3rd or 4th day. So the night before a wash day, I coat this on my hair. So what I do is, on perfectly dry hair, I separate it into 2 halves and I pour a pretty liberal amount of this oil into the hand, and I just use my fingers to work it through the hair. So it's not super duper saturated, but you know, you got a good amount of oil in there, because the key is just to make sure that your hair is all coated. So I run that through one side and I do the exact same thing on the other side. So it's not dripping with oil, but it's got a good amount in there to ensure that everything is coated. And then what I do is I just put that up on the top of my head and I go to sleep. So when I wake up the next morning to do my hair wash, it has actually just been able to sit in there to soak into the hair. And it's just, I mean, it's a big hot mess when I wake up in the morning. But I find doing my double cleanse, my double wash actually takes it out. So there's no residue left over whatsoever. But I have found, I've been using this now, it's a relatively new addition to my routine. I've only been using it for probably 3 months, 4 months. You guys, it makes a difference. I am not kidding. So this is like holy grail. I am not going without this product when it comes to washing my hair ever again. It's also super affordable. So this little container here, I think it runs about 15 bucks. Like I said, I've been using this for months and months and months and months, and you can see that there's about this much left. Now, the downside, I freaking hate this packaging. I hate this packaging so much, because as you're using it, so you pour it into your hand, right? And you're putting it into your hair, and then you got to pick it up and you got to do it again. So it is constantly covered in oil. So much so that I generally store it in this little bag, because I can't be arsed to like clean this every time I use it. I just can't. So I really wish it came in a pump. If anybody has any hacks for a way that I can use this in a better, easier way, a pump would be great. I just don't know if it's going to work in a standard pump. I don't know. If anybody else has used it in any other way, please let me know. I will never be without this product. And if you haven't tried this and you have damaged hair in any way, this will be your savior. I'm not joking. Drugstore, super cheap. Mwah. Love it. Okay, so next up, number 2 on my list of my top 3 favorite hair care products is a shampoo. Now, as I've mentioned, I'm going through a hair journey and it's a different shampoo. You might be expecting to see New Wash in here because I've been using New Wash for years. But because I'm changing the way that I shampoo my hair and with a lot less regularity, I'm having to do more shampooing. So I'm now using shampoos that actually sud, that actually clean the scalp, because if I'm not actually cleaning my hair until every 3rd or 4th day, there's going to be more residue. There just is. There's going to be more dirt. There's going to be more sebum and all that kind of stuff and oils. So I need to make sure that I'm properly cleaning the hair. So the shampoo I'm talking about is by Hyel. Now I have been using this for a while, and in fact, I've been using a ton of their products. This is a premium range of products designed for scalp and hair to promote healthier hair growth. Their products really focus on hair loss, hair thinning, hair shedding, and hair that's compromised by treatments. So this is packed with amino acids, peptides, proteins, enzymes. So this is really going to help diminish hair loss by strengthening the anchoring. So that means that it's holding on to the hair and the scalp as opposed to letting it fall out. So their whole range of products are absolutely amazing. And there are a couple of things that I love so much about this. One is you don't need a lot of this product to get a good suds. It's not a high sud, it's a low sud product, but you know that it is nourishing. It just feels it. It's not something that's stripping to the hair. So I do use a separate clarifying, but this is the one that I go in with my second cleanse, and my hair, it feels nourished. It feels hydrated, as it says in the name, and it just feels good on the scalp. I know that my scalp is clean. I know that my hair is clean, but it's actually feeding it a lot of the good stuff that it needs. The smell of this product, their shampoo, their conditioner, and their mask smell absolutely amazing. And I'm actually surprised at how long one of these will last. This will be months and months and months and months, so it's actually an incredibly good value. I just love everything about this range. I use a ton of their products, but I had to pick one, and this is the guy. They also have a thickening version. I use them both. Actually, I think thickening might be in just about empty in my shampoo, and this is the hydrate. I use them both and they're both fantastic. Oh, I do have a discount code for this too. If you use Mary10, you would get 10% off if you want to check it out. I'm never without it. I've repeat ordered this, I don't know, 5 or 6 times, and I will continue to do so. It's just amazing. Okay, item number 3 on the list that I cannot live without is brand spanking new. I've only been using it for like the shortest amount of time. This is by an Italian company called OA. The product is the Glossy Nectar, and this is a hair oil. This is the hair oil of all hair oils. And it is such a powerful little guy, and a little bit goes a long way. So they say it is for nourishing and restructuring the hair. All I can tell you is it delivers a silkiness that you just have not had before. Now, I have always been very loyal to Olaplex number 7, the Bond Oil. I've just repeat purchased that a bazillion times, but I haven't reached for that one since I got this. I use it in 2 ways. I use it every single day. Now, on a wash day, I will use the teeny tiniest little amount. I'll put all the way through my strands before I dry my hair. So after my leave-in conditioner and before I blow dry, it just gives a silkiness, another layer of silkiness before I do my styling. And then I use it at the end. It is my finishing piece. It's like a serum, it's an oil. But again, you just need to be very sparing with this, because if you have a heavy hand, you're going to have a greasy head. But I find that when I get up in the morning and it's not a wash day, I put a tiny bit of this in my hands and I run it through the ends, and the silkiness remains. And if you get those little flyaways, doing like that little number, easy peasy. I mean, you guys, this is such a phenomenal product. Now, this is an Italian company. I hadn't even heard of them. I've been going to a hair doctor that's helping me to fix some of my hair problems. She introduced me to this range. They're like super sustainable, super worried about saving the earth and using really good natural products. They're gorgeous. I'm using a whole bunch of stuff in the range, but this is my favorite. So guys, that is it. It is a quick one, but it was an important one. These are the top 3 products that I absolutely cannot live without, and they have been so helpful in helping the condition of my hair. Do you know these products? Do you use these products? And what are your 3 products? Because you know me, I am always on the hunt. So please do leave your comments down below. And if you like the look of this video, please subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up. And if you would like to see any particular top 3 videos next, tell me what you're looking for, because it just occurred to me I could have done my top 3 hair tools. Yes, I have more than 3. So I could actually pick 3. So if you're interested in that or anything else, please do let me know. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I'll see you at the next video. Bye. Jackson! Oh, shit. Just can't stand to be left out, Annie.